Hello everybody, my name is Lukumar, this is Hot Lamode, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about some of the pre-fashion month rumors that are going on right now about like who's going where and who's leaving and all this kind of stuff, because as we all know, Raf Simons left Dior, Albert Elbaz was kicked out of Lanvin, and Alexander Wang left Balenciaga. But just to clear that up, if you don't know, Alexander Wang's new person that's coming in at Balenciaga is Demna Gvasalia, who was he was at Vuitton, and then he started his own brand called Vêtements, and it's kind of like blown up on the internet, and everybody's wearing it right now, and so they tapped him to work at Balenciaga. So the first rumor is about Dior. And because of Raf Simons' kind of abrupt leaving after like 2.5, 3 years, it has now been said mostly that Sarah Burton from Alexander McQueen will be going to Dior. And honestly, I totally believe this. I was like doing all this research about her and all of her collections for McQueen. So she was at McQueen for 19 years, I think. And then when McQueen died, she kind of took over and has been the head for about 6 years now. And looking at her collections, I'll insert pictures constantly, her stuff is beautiful. It's super like Victoriana, super like out there, very gothic, Victorian, all that kind of good stuff that you want to see. But it's also very McQueen. It's not, you know, what McQueen was doing, what like actually Alexander McQueen was doing, but it is kind of her take, I think, on McQueen, and she really has settled in nicely there. She also did like Kate Middleton's wedding dress, so like she's really a great designer, and I think that she would probably be the best fit at Dior. I think she could really transform what she does to become this kind of big, loud thing at Dior, which was kind of missing at Raf. Raf really, he was big and loud, but in a way that wasn't very Dior. So I think that Sarah Burton at Dior would be super awesome. I'm totally all about that. I hope she gets it because I'd love to see the collections. So the next rumor is about 3 different designers that might go to Dior, and the first one is Olivier Rousteing, who is at Balmain right now. And if you check my tweets, I will also insert those pictures. If he goes to Dior, I'll vomit everywhere. Like, I'll profuse, like, I can't even. He's the most untalented designer I've ever seen in my entire life. And everybody's gonna be like, oh my god, like, the Kardashians love him. I'm sorry, the Kardashians are not fucking purveyors of style. Hate to break it to you people, they are not stylish in the least. And you're gonna say, well, Kendall Jenner's the model, and Kanye made a collection. Okay, Kendall Jenner puts clothes on. People put clothes on her. That's what models do. They put clothes on her and she looks pretty. That doesn't mean that she has style. And secondly, don't even get me started on this Kanye bullshit, because it's not a real collection. That's like Rick Owens and Raf shit ripped all the way off and fucking put a ridiculous price tag on that shit. It's a like, let me show you. Let me show you. Wait. Oh my god, look. Look. Oh my god, guys, I have Kanye. Look at me, I have Kanye. You know where that's from? Motherfucking Top Man, yo. Motherfucking Top Man. Okay? So, Kanye's not a real designer. So anyway, back to Olivier Rousteing. Not a good designer. His shit is tacky. He uses and abuses social media to make himself seem cool, / make his stuff relevant, which it's not. You can't even make his shit relevant. So that's the first thing. Then they're saying Riccardo Tisci. I could see that. I could see Tisci. I could see it also would be very dark. I think she is super dark right now, very gothic, just like Sarah Burton is. But I just don't think that he would work out that well there. I could see him doing stuff, but also I couldn't. And then finally, they're saying that Joseph Altuzarra is going there. And I don't really need to answer that fucking question because it's bullshit. He's not going there. He's absolutely not going there. He's inexperienced AF. Not even that good of a designer. Like, his shit is like boring. His shit is like for women that work in like Midtown Manhattan and like need to kind of look stylish to go to work. Next they're saying Anthony Vaccarello to Saint Laurent because of Edie Simon might be leaving, and that's like real rumors, like nobody's announced that yet, and Saint Laurent even denied that that's even happening. And if you don't know who Anthony Vaccarello is, he is doing Versace, and he's working a lot with Donatella, but he only really just got there. Like, he's only put out maybe 1 or 2 collections there, so I also don't think that Saint Laurent would pick him up right away. There's no way to really see like what he's actually doing, and all he's really doing is black with rhinestones, which, I mean, you know, it's kind of like, Versace's not that hard to do in reality. It's a lot of like really basic, simple pieces. And honestly, I really like Edie Simon's Saint Laurent right now. And then they're saying Erdem might go to L'Enfant, and I know that he just opened like his first store in London, and he's doing really well for himself. I don't really have an opinion on Erdem. I don't really look at his clothes that much in reality. It's just not on like my things to look at. It's not really my style. But I mean, I know that my friends say that he's a very good designer, and I'm okay with that. Do your thing. I mean, from what I've heard, Erdem is like very good, so I'm all about that. And then they're saying that Phoebe Philo is leaving Celine, and I also think that's very true. I think that she's very upset about having to go back and forth in Paris, and I know that she really misses her family a lot. That's what I've read, and I could see that happening. You never know. She was at Stella, so, and she doesn't want to go anywhere else, so if she's staying in London, why not do McQueen and like turn McQueen out? So I'm all about that. And then finally, the McHugh designers, which is the diffusion line of McQueen, Fiona Sinna and Alexander Stanek, who I actually have a pair of McHugh pants. I've looked at a couple of the lookbooks from McHugh. It's not anything super big, but it's also, I don't think they're really given that opportunity to do anything big because it's a diffusion line. So they kind of don't really have the ability to make these kind of outrageous things like the other kind of big brands do. And I hope that you guys have a good day. I really enjoy making these kind of little videos where I just chat about, you know, things that are happening in the fashion industry. I know I like to read a lot. I'm always on my Twitter. And I just find that it's kind of boring to like be constantly reading. You kind of want somebody to like give their opinion on things. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Anytime I kind of hear like fashion rumors, I think I might do a video where I just talk about them. So yeah, that's currently my life. So I love you guys lots, and I will TTYL.